What is the crack, lads? It is the Midnight Kid here, back with episode 5 in my myClub series. Now lads, I promised you in the last episode that this game was an absolute cracker, and this is just an epic. When I say it's epic, I don't bullshit. We're going to go straight in here because there's a lot of goals to get through. It was just a crazy match, and one of my most exciting but kind of crazy games, as I say. So this guy had a fairly good team: Casemiro, Eden Nielsen, he had Sanchez, Gignac, he had a couple of boys at the back as well. But again, I just kept going at him. I kept going back at him, even though he had a better squad than me, and I was just kind of testing him out the whole game. I was doing everything right. Now I'm going to highlight something in PES at the moment of where I'm at with my club. I just don't have high enough team spirit. I just don't have a good enough team, and as you can see, I'm just bombarding him. He gets one chance with Sanchez, hits a really good shot. Again, that's kind of a Ronaldo-esque kind of cheat shot, as I call him. Not cheat on his behalf, but just the game kind of lets you shoot like that with certain players. And again, the ball comes in here and Casemiro scores a fantastic header. It's a really good header. So again, I'm not really too pissed off. This guy's got 2 good goals against me, so I hold my hands up and I say, right, grand, I'm not going to worry too much. It's all, again, as I said, getting my team right, get my team spirit up. And again, I give the ball away really poorly here, so I'm just kind of not playing well. He gives a long ball through here. Sanchez zips around the keeper and he gets a second of the game. So again, I'm just thinking to myself, right, this is going to be an absolute nightmare unless I get back quick. Giovinco to Aguero, just trying to force feed it to Aguero, and I don't like doing it a lot of the time, but I mean, you just have to. I don't like depending on one player, but sometimes you just get a little bit pissed off. I mean, to be honest, I don't like losing. I hate losing. No matter how good the player is. I mean, even if I lost to the world champion, I'd still be pissed off that I lost him, because I just think that I can beat anyone. That's just the way I am in PES. So again, this guy, I talked about him in the last episode when I opened the ball to get Dorans, but what about this for an amazing goal? This is Pedro-esque, Messi-esque, Ronaldo-esque, Robin-esque, whatever-esque you wanted. Puts the ball into the position, and it's a bit selfish of me to put the ball in there from him. He should have just given the goal. Thought it was offside originally, but thank God it wasn't. Giovinco, the little magician, and that should have been a penalty. Again, the slide tackling is brilliant offline, but it's a little bit hit and miss in my club. People know how to abuse it with the late tackles and stuff like that. Again, ripping him to shreds up the left flank, give the ball back here and get a bit unlucky again. Dorrans is going to try and get the tackle in, and the pass goes astray there from Cleverly. There's just too much weight on it, unfortunately, and again he is on the break. And from this 3-1, I'm thinking I can't concede again, but what do I do with Ramos? Give the ball away in a silly position, and again it's 4-1. So from here you're thinking, right, this is going to be an absolute disaster, continuing to be a disaster for me. But I actually get back fairly straight away into it with Aguero, go around the keeper, and it's a simple little tap in. So Aguero can do that. I mean, obviously I don't have any other player that can do it apart from Neymar on the loan, and I'm going to keep Neymar until Aguero goes, and then I'm going to open up my team of the year with Neymar there. So hopefully I will get 2 of them and lessen the load. But again, he just skips past me there. Sanchez gets the match ball with the hat-trick, and it's 5-2. Every time I strike, he strikes back at me, so it's to and fro. I mean, except that he's got a 3-goal lead. Again, from the kick-off here, Aguero gets the ball in a really good position, back to Giovinco, tips it back in, and Aguero is pulling the strings and scoring at the same time. He's just an absolute beast. There's no other way to describe it. He is absolutely unbelievable. He's the best player I've played with in a lot of the PES games, to be honest. I mean, and that's saying something, because you know how much I like some of the other players in PES that I've played with, and I just keep getting back in action. So again, from this, he just started fouling me. I think he was kind of panicking a little bit. That was a rasper of a shot. Now I get very lucky here. Marcelo wins the tackle. It comes out to Vicino, and Vicino puts it in. He sticks it home. So again, lads, that is just what you have to do sometimes. You get a bit lucky. But I also mix luck with skill, to be honest. And I mean, Dorrans again was causing him massive trouble up that right flank. Cuts inside, little dribble, little shimmy, back to Cleverly, back to Marcelo. Marcelo takes it on the hop, but I'm going to go in like this and just try and, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, lads. I was just trying to cut inside and kind of nestle it in the bottom corner, but it didn't actually work. But it was just a sign of things to come, because, you know, there was more goals in this game. I knew if I drew it, I knew I'd kind of win it, you know, that kind of way. I knew if I got back to within a goal, I knew he'd self-implode and I would get 1 or 2 more chances. Giovinco there causing so much danger. Beautiful, beautiful play, and unselfishly gives it off to Aguero to, I think, get his 4th. I think it was his 4th anyway. So there's still loads of time left. I was gonna, you know, just sit down on the ball. I mean, obviously I've got really, you know, lack of pace at the back with Vermaelen, but look at this from Dorrans again. And lads, I just don't know what it is with me, but my dribbling is just, you know, it's my main attribute that I always use. I don't really spam. I don't really, you know, do the constant one-touch through ball passing or the constant ping-pong passing. I just don't think that people that do that have any skill or a footballing brain. Now, that's not to say that some people aren't good at PES. Again, that was just a little bit cheeky. I actually didn't mean to do that. I meant to flick it up, but the ball comes back in here to Marcelo. He's defending. He's just jumping around the place, and Aguero's going to finish there with his 5th goal of the game. So unbelievable, or I think it was his 4th there. So again, Barzagli is causing damage at the back. He's just going to be saying no one is going to fucking pass in here. And again, I'll give it out to the wing. And lads, a lot of the time with me is I just kind of use the ball and try and frustrate players. That is what you have to do, not be a dick. I mean, you can frustrate players and make them actually chase you around the pitch and make them actually play football or defend proper football. By just playing, you know, good football yourself, not being an absolute dick, you know, pausing it or lagging it out or whatever, which I'll get to in the next game. But yeah, I mean, it's a fairly good result for me. I'm happy enough with that to come back from, you know, to score 6 goals with the team I have is just insane. And again, you can just see there that I'm going to be going up the division. So I got my first promotion, I get my contract renewal tickets, and it's onwards and upwards for the Midnight Kid FC. I have been the Midnight Kid. Lads, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to this new channel. Give away the 1,000 subs. Get in touch in the comments below. Like, favorite, and subscribe.